Hi, I'm Rachel from Jimmy Bean's Wool, and today we're going to take a look at Trendsetter Evolution. Here are a few details about Trendsetter Evolution. This yarn is sport weight. It's made from 100% merino. It comes in a 150 gram, 490 yard cake. And this yarn is great for self-striping garments and accessories. Now let's get into the detailed review. All right, Trendsetter Evolution is a really lovely self-striping yarn, and it comes in these giant cakes. Each one is 150 grams and 495 yards, which is really great because if you're working on a larger project, you get more yardage per skein, which means you have less joins or transitions, so it's more likely that you'll have a nice smooth color fade throughout the whole project. So the giant skein is really great for the larger projects like that. And also with that much yardage, like you could probably do a whole shawl or scarf or accessory without ever having to change skein, which is also really nice when you're talking about these self-striping or fading colors. So yeah, it's a single ply yarn. Let me just show you a strand here. There we go. So it is, the single ply can make it just a little bit fuzzy, and especially because it's merino, so it's nice and soft, but that short staple length of merino yarn means you're probably gonna have a little bit of fuzzing on your project or pilling, so keep that in mind. But the single ply is so worth it because it's so soft and has great stitch definition. And then I've got a selection of colors here. They do have a pretty wide offering. You got some lights and some darks, and this one I think is probably my favorite because you can really see the transition zones have this really cool, like almost barber pulling effect where they've stranded together the colors as they're transitioning from one to the next. It's really gonna give some nice depth of color to your project as you're working with it. So they do suggest a size 6 needle, and I think you can probably get away with using whatever needle type you prefer, sharp tip or blunt, or either way I think it'll work well. The gauge is 22 stitches over 4 inches, and they do recommend that you hand wash it. So yeah, so that is a really cool yarn for self-striping garments. Let me show a couple other colors here so you can kind of see that fade. So if you were to do one project, you're gonna get more of like an ombre effect because you can see it starts with pink here to blue and then to a lighter pink in the middle. But if you do a bigger project that uses multiple skeins, of course you'll be going back through the color sequence, so you'll get something that is a little bit more self-striping. This one goes all the way like practically to white in the middle, which is really neat. All right, so that was Trendsetter Evolution, a really great choice for self-striping projects. I'm Rachel, thanks for watching. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing because we have a lot more yarn reviews, tutorials, and other fiber fun like that. Happy crafting!